Hello everyone and welcome to getting the Balatro Platinum after exactly 2 years. I've actually had this ready to go for a while, but I was like, I noticed the anniversary was coming up and I was like, we should save this and make an event of it. So all I've got left to do is the Jokerless challenge, and then that will get me complete every challenge done and that will get me the Platinum. But first, I just wanted to quickly go over the past 2 years. So if this works, open up this and then click here. Okay, so this is Backlogged, which is the website that I use. It's like Letterboxd for games. So as you can see, this is February 2024. You can't see the mouse. Oh no, you can. Okay. February 2024. Tuesday, the 20th of February. I played it for 2 hours. And so this is actually, technically, this was after midnight, I believe. Is that it? Because then the game came out. I need to actually check this. 1 minute. The game did launch on the 20th, yeah. But so I played it after midnight, so my first trophies are actually after, they're actually on the 21st, but it doesn't matter. So I played it a bit in February, you know, like we all did. Then, I don't actually know what happened, I just like fell off, I guess. I don't actually remember doing this, I didn't play all of March. You know, I might have finished it, I don't actually know. Then April, I played for another like 10 hours. Then May, I played for a bit. June, I played for a bit. July, I played for quite a lot. Oh no, September, never mind, sorry. I don't remember taking such a long break, because that is a thing, because it's took me 2 years to get the Platinum, but you know, you can see it wasn't like 2 years of effort, you know. Yeah, so then September, I got back into it. October, February, March was a big one, and I was like, I was just playing it for maybe like, I don't know, it's like 2 hours, but I was playing it for just, I would get on my PlayStation and I would play some Balatro, and then I would play whatever I was playing, so that's why these are all like kind of low. Then more in April, big month in May, again this is more of like, you know, playing an hour, playing 50 minutes. June, July, August, September, and then this is when I got close, because like the Platinum is, at the start is hard because you have to learn the game, but then it just becomes like kind of grindy. But what happened is, actually this might be October, yeah. So I was playing it more in October, again playing it for like an hour before I played anything else. Sometimes go like not winning for ages, so I would keep playing. And then in November, I'm a Celebrity started, actually it will be like around here, yeah. So I'm a Celebrity is a show in the UK at 9 o'clock every night. It runs from like mid-November till the start of December, I think, maybe, I don't actually know. But basically, I used to watch it when I was younger, and in which kind of fell off, but this is the 1 year in the past like 5 or 6 where we actually all sat down as a family and watched it. And when I was watching it, I had my Steam Deck linked to my PlayStation and I would play Balatro. So this is not it because these are lower, but yeah, I guess around here, 2 hours, 3 hours. So basically every night from the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Yeah, that was the finale on the Sunday. So I would play it for like an hour every night, so that is like, you know, that's like 40 hours there. Then I was so close at this point to having the last few Jokers. So I played it a little bit more in December, a little bit more, some in January, and then on the 6th of February, we finally got the final Joker. Oh no, actually no, because I got the final Joker a while back. But basically, if we look at the actual, what the trophies are, this is like, these are like, close that. These are just for like beating the game, you know, but the hardest ones are win with every deck on gold stake and earn a gold sticker on every Joker. So what, you notice that I got this one on the 8th of May 2024. And that's because back at launch, it was actually bugged, but in a positive way, where once you beat any deck on gold stake, if you beat a deck again on gold stake, this would pop, like, out of order. And they also did patch this, but I still had it. So technically I didn't actually need to do this. What I did need to do is earn a gold sticker on every Joker. It looks like we actually have a video here of me getting... Okay, actually, yeah, because never mind, that one's bugged as well, where once you actually get it, it doesn't pop. You have to win another run on gold stake for it to pop. So basically, I did it and then I had to do it again. Yeah, so once I had that, technically I had the platinum once I beat Jokerless, but I wanted to actually do it properly. So yeah, that was on the 12th. That was me completing every Joker, like getting every sticker. And then all I had left was Black Deck. So this was all just me bashing my head against the wall to then get Black Deck. Until on the 6th of February, we finally beat Gold Stake on Black Deck. Which means the only thing left to do, so as you can see, stats are in options, I believe. Yeah, so if you go to, no, it's not even here. It's in your profile, I think. Collection? Yeah, okay, there. Yeah, so you can see every Joker is gold stickered, and every deck is gold staked. So all we have left is to complete every challenge, and you can see every challenge is complete except Jokerless. Oh, you actually can't see that. Right, it don't matter. You understood what I was showing you there. And so I've not actually attempted this. I remember back when the game came out, it was meant to be hard. You know, like, can you believe you can beat the game without any Jokers? But I believe since the game has been out, like, it's been kind of solved. You know, like, people know what to do. But that's what I'm saying. I've not actually attempted this yet. So I don't know how this is going to go. The idea is to finish it today, but I don't know, there's a chance I'll be busy tonight. So that means I need to, you know, I'll have like a cut-off. But, so basically I'm hoping I get in the next like hour and a half. Technically this does take like 25 minutes, you know, if you win. So let's just go into it. One thing is, so for strategy, the way, when I say it's been solved, basically, I believe that states were the idea because they scale quickly. Actually, so I should explain what the... So Jokerless is just that there's no Jokers in the shop. However, you're on white stake, which is the easiest difficulty. So while for the past, like, you know, 170 hours, I've been on gold stake, or like at least like getting there. So I've been playing on the hardest difficulty, and now we're going back to the easiest one. So that is, I think that makes it like slightly easier. One thing is also you get 3 discards, where on gold stake you only get 2. So that means that, you know, it's easier to get the hand that you want. Yeah, so no Jokers means all your scoring has to come just from the cards. So the way that you're going to get points is you have to get planet cards to scale. You have to get blue seals to get planet cards. Just, you know, as an easier way of getting them, because obviously the whole game is like RNG. So if you say, look, we're going to do flushies, and you don't get the flush, you don't get Jupiter's, which is the flush planet card, then you won't level up. So you have to get blue seals so you can like force it, and then you also want to just enhance your cards so that they give them out in chips on their own, and you don't have to rely on a Joker. Yeah, so apparently 4 of a kind is the way to go, and states are the way to go. Because states, I believe they scale faster, so you need less planet cards. And then 4 of a kind, I believe, is just because it's kind of easier to... Well, I believe that also scales quickly, and I believe it's also just like an easy way to understand what to do. Because like, yeah, obviously you have to manipulate your deck. If you're doing that with states, then it's like, how do you actually do that? Because you want to have 5 separate cards. Whereas if you're playing a 4 of a kind, or even, I don't know if 5 of a kind is good, I think 5 of a kind is meant to be not good. Then that's like simple, you like buff your aces and then death card into an ace. But what I would like to do, because I kind of, this game, you know, it's like a lot, and what I'd like to do today is see if I can do it just plain flushies. Because, can I get to the... Because as you can see, I play a lot of flushies, even though they're kind of like, I think people say they're like noob bait, you know, because it's like the simplest thing to do, but they're not that good. As you can see, pairs are like obviously the actual best hand, but not for this because you need a lot of cards, you know. But I do think I would like to just kind of chill out for the next hour and a half. As you can see there, my most played hand is a flush with almost 11,000 flushies. So we're going to hit that soon on our 3rd flush today. We're going to hit 11,000. Yeah, I kind of just like the idea of like, let's just play flushies and chill out, you know, it's not that serious. And we'll see what happens. I do think there may be a lot of these sets at the start. Just because that's how the game works, but we do, on the second blind, you do win with 2 flushies, so. if we get lucky. So also, I know, as I said, I've not like practiced this, but ages ago, like back when the game came out, I did watch Northern Lion play this, and he did it on his first go and had like no issues. Well, no, he did it on the like in an hour. He did reset a few times, but yeah. So I think we just want to. Maybe I should have took a planet there, but I'm thinking we just want to pick. I don't know is there any consideration of what suit is best. What I'm thinking is if we get the boss blind, it's like you can't, everything's face down. I think we want to take an ace or a diamond. And I think it just might take aces because, oh no, maybe we just do diamonds because, like, you know, they've been chosen for this. So I do think it is, I don't know, maybe this is stupid. Well, no, so now spades have been chosen for this. And then if we get lucky, we just win here. If not, we do have to play another flush or something else. I don't think a low. I think a low state gives you 240. So we could go for an ace here, but it wouldn't win. So again, we're early. I don't care if we lose. So I think we'll just go. Do we just go for the... Like basically I'm thinking we either go for 2 more hearts, which is not super likely, or we hope that we get another 2, which is actually, I mean, that's less likely, so I guess we just go for the hearts and hope something happens. Okay, so we have been beaten. We actually did get the 2s. Did we win with that? Just okay, so we're not off to the start, but we have survived and we do get the investment tag money. So didn't get the flush. Yeah, I don't know what to get instead. I feel like it's pointless. I think it might just be a 3 of a kind, just because we are going all in, and then we're hoping we get something here. See, this is the thing about going into aces. I think we take that and then hope we can convert it later. And because I think we need something to survive. So I think we just blow down. There's no, I feel like, is there any point taking that other than if you're doing like 4 of a kind? Can't do that again, can we? I feel like we've kind of lost anyway, so I don't mind. Wait, never mind. Did we just play that? How would we just play that? Yeah, I did like nothing, but you know, it might be worth it. Oh, that only wins if we get the... I think we discard once and hopefully we get another lucky card. And then that makes me feel a little bit more safe to do this. Okay, and then we've won. We didn't, oh, that's not... Oh, it's fine. It didn't die. I was gonna... Because we didn't actually need the glass 2 there, but... Okay, Hanged Man. To get rid of... I don't even know what perspective back's any good on this. We got unlucky. We could just make more. I guess we can. Doesn't matter what we cut, does it? Just anything that isn't a spade, and then we can make a cool spade, which is a very cool spade. So if we death that could be good. Wheel of Fortune is useless. I think we just make a. I think we just make a seal something, and it doesn't really matter. I would have liked to put that on a spade if possible, just because then we can either play it or not play it, you know? I don't know. We are learning here, you know, this is the first go. We got the money, yeah, so we because we don't have any planet cards yet, we do need the 20 mil to win, basically. And that kind of does something. Okay, so we have lost, I believe. We can play a 2-pair with a... I wonder, we might have actually won there if we got if we got the 20 mil on the lucky card. It is possible. Okay, yeah, so I think we just do... You know, this is something, I don't know if this is like frowned upon, but I actually reset a lot in the early game, just because I like playing a high state, and it's like, if it doesn't happen, then you can just reset. I don't know. I remember I saw the Oppo talk about it and he said like you shouldn't... Oh, I think it's the 8 that doesn't actually go. He said you shouldn't reset because it's like, you should learn how to play badly, you know? But, I don't know. It's in the game. Okay, so we have... I'm thinking, is there a certain order we want to do this? If we... Something we want to buy the flush, we probably want to buy the spectacle pack just because it might have something in it. And then... we want the tattoo card. But like... that could be an emulate. Do we... I think we buy this first and then we decide. Yeah, okay, so it was a hermit. So I think now we just... I think we sell this and then we hermit back up. And then we buy the flush. And then we buy the spectacle pack and hopefully we get another emulate or just something. Okay, we got an emulate. Could it be... I don't know, because the emulate, depending on what it hits, we have a lot of space here. If it killed, see, like if it, there's no clubs here, so if it killed anything, it's going to kill anything that isn't a club, and then that means that we can get on clubs. But then this has the potential of like deaths, and I think I'm just going to do this. No, see, it doesn't actually do much, but clubs are more likely to show up now, and I've got another flush. And I kind of want to... I guess I should wait till I buy that. You see more cards. Also into this. Because I do think we win in one now, I believe. And I guess now we just go clubs because they've been chosen. So usually in the... on gold stake you would only have 2 discards. Which makes... finding what you want a lot harder. Okay, yeah, so now I think we want this and we're hoping for either blue seal or a club. And see, I don't know, is it worth going like clubs and hearts? I think we have to go all in, so I think, I guess we just take it anyway because it doesn't actually do much for like deck bloat, and we can change it. And then we get a blue seal, which is useful. And I think we want to chariot that. I always forget when the shop resets. Is this going to go away? I don't even know if we need this. But it does make so that there's no jokers in the shop, which means you have a more likely... You know, it's not like the jokers appear but you can't buy them. Like, they just aren't there, which does mean you get more planets and more tattoo cards. I think it may be worth it. I don't care about the tower. Yeah, so now, again, we're going for... Again, we win in 1, and then if we do that, it means that when we play this, we get a level up to the flush. And this is basically how we win. If we keep, I think if we keep on doing this, we scale almost perfectly with leveling up. Anyway, with the blinds. Because now I think we want to do this first. Hopefully we get a hermit. And then we just want to take it. Then we can up a planet act, get another flush. And then I think we're fine, so I think we just go next. And then we do want the hand size. So I do wonder, like, now when we don't get any clubs, what do we do? Because we are discarding anyway for the... What was it we have more of? We have hearts as well, actually. You know, oh wait, yeah, I guess no, we just pivot to hearts now because we have nothing in clubs. I think. You know, because that's where, like, our stuff is. But either way, we're discarding for the blue seal. Which we didn't get, but that is fine. I do even wonder, is it worth... Like, we lose money, but it was only... Was it $2 per... Then actually the chances are, so we've got 28 cards left, and we need a specific one of the next 3. I'm going to do it once. Okay. See, the chances the chances get even better every time. Yeah, because we kind of do need the blue seal to scale, like, properly. I think I almost died on camera there. Okay, so now the money. No money, but we get a death, which I think we just... What's the order of this? I'm thinking like we want a full. So we do this for a chance at a full. Okay, we didn't get it, but then we in death. What do we need to? I get it. It doesn't matter, but I guess we do have less spades. I was thinking, do we want to use these? No, yeah, because we want to use these on... Technically, we could do that, but it doesn't matter. I think we just use death and then move on. Then... I think we just move on again. I'm feeling decent. Yeah, so now we discard all of that. Make her high. Technically, we do want to put the emphasis on the jack, but I think we'll have another chance at doing that. But you know, actually, we still need to discard because obviously we can't play the 3. Okay, so now we do that, and then again, is it worth using a hand? We need it. Wait, actually, I realize we should buy the hand size like immediately, just because there's the chance that the next card is. You know, I've never actually done this. Let's cheat a little bit. You know, for old, like I might not. I definitely will come back to it, but I won't play this game as much as I did in the past. If we find mispotent, I don't even know where that is. I feel I should be able to see it because it like flashes. Okay, let's scan. Oh, there. Okay, I thought it flashed. I guess it's just that. Yeah. Can you actually read that, or do you need to pause? It's a 6 of heart. Yeah, so if you see where it says malt, it keeps glitching, and then it tells you the number in the next suit that's like next in the deck. So we get a 6 of hearts. So that actually means that we can discard the 2 as well. Because basically I'm scared to get rid of the 2 because then we don't have a heart flush anymore. But if we know we're getting a 6 of hearts next, then it means we can discard 2, and then that means we get one more card. And we got the jack. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not worth conceding this much when you don't have to, you know. You actually need to see. I changed the size of my camera since I last played Balatro, and I'm like, where did it actually go? I guess it could go higher. You know, you can see that's a Mars card. You can get it. Okay, so now we definitely want the hand size, and this is our last chance to get it. And I do think into this doesn't matter as much when... I mean, we have a high chance of getting a hermit here anyway. Okay, so we don't really care. I guess we just make an ace a wild card just so we could use it in the future. And then I think we just go again. And I think we just death the jack, and then we go hand size up, and then even. I think I might just buy this. All heart cards are debuffed. That shouldn't matter too much because we are just winning off our score at the moment. Oh, but yeah, it doesn't mean that's annoying. Okay, so I think that means we just have to... Yeah, like, there's nothing we win anyway, and there's nothing else. There's nothing else we can do. I think we just play the Emphasis just to play it, so we have more space. And then now we know you can only get each boss once, so that means that hearts are like safe, you know. Okay, so now we go down. Hopefully we get a hermit just to get us back up. We can convert things into hearts. Yeah, it does get, we scored like 2,000 there with one heart flush. And we have 4 hands, so technically that means we can score 8,000. I don't actually know what the limit is, because obviously it changes. It's in here somewhere. It's blind. Yeah, so we need to get a score of 50,000 points. So at the moment we're at 8 if we get 4 just basic heart flushes. So I'm feeling good about that. And that's the thing, should like that could be right now we can only actually play a maximum of 3 heart flushes. So we could start to change more things into hearts and just make it easier, or gamble and hopefully get something. I do think it makes sense to get more hearts, just because it makes the whole thing much easier. And then I think I'm going to spend all my money and get some money back. Okay, we need to score 2,000 again. So we're going to cut these. I guess at this point it actually doesn't matter. We just want to cut anything that isn't a heart, I think. Technically, no, I guess we want to cut low scoring cards, just in general. Okay, so we're going to play 1, 2, 3. I can maybe play that. 4, 5. So I'm just going to discard that. We'll get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I don't think I need the 4, so I'm going to discard the 4. Is that worth it? Or do I keep... I feel like some of the, like, you actually can't think too much when you're playing this game. Okay, so now we have the flush, and I think I'll just do that and hopefully, yeah. Because we're basically just playing for the blue seals as much as we can. Because they keep the score going up on like an easy... You know, like, let's say we played 5 multed cards. That's only going to score, like, that doesn't get better, but getting the blue seal makes our hand better every turn. Okay, now we go below. I wonder if we just hold money. Just because there's nothing like sticking out. I don't have that much, but also it's like, I don't know, because I'd go down to 9, and then if we could get a hermit, and it would take us up to 18. But we would just get that if we played. But there could be something good in here. But I do think we do. These levels actually scale quite slowly as well. I didn't realise that, like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Obviously I'm guessing it jumps up after, but... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can discard that. Make sure I don't accidentally play like a flush house or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See now, because now I think we'd be playing a 4 of a kind, so I want to get rid of the worst one. And I do think it is worth, because we're going to get the money back anyway from playing this jack. So let's say I'm going to play Jack, 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 9. Jack, 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 Queen, 9. I think this is worth it. Queen, Jack, 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 9. Okay. We wasted a lot of money there, but, you know, that's like the point. You have to risk it to get the blue seals. So we need to score, was it 50,000? So if we played that hand 4 times, we win. And obviously that is a very specific hand. Temperance doesn't do anything. I know we're going to go down into this cap, but we just need to buy something. Hermit to go back up. Seed money to keep us going. I don't actually know, does that take you up to 35? And I'm going to check this. Okay, that was not worth it. Again, it's like we could convert this to a heart, but I actually think it's doubly worth just skipping. And then continue. So I think we should be fine here because we do have a bunch of things on our cards. Okay, we're going to play them, and then so if I discard that. And then hopefully, I don't know what the maths is going to be here, but I'm hoping with these mult cards. Okay, that was not great, but hopefully we can save it. I do even wonder... I know, but we need... I might die here. Because I think we need them out. We need, like, special cards. That's so annoying, because I feel like we're doing so well. So I want to do that, and then if we get... I mean, technically we have a flush now, but it won't win. So we have to hope we get one of our jacks. Okay. Don't know if this wins. We have a lot of... See, here we have a lot of chips, but no mult. And then these are going to multiply the mult, but the mult is at 9. So I guess we're just playing. Okay, so the chips are actually more. That's into this. The chips are like crazy important. I guess is it something to do with the way that it scales? Okay, so that is amazing. I'm thinking what order? What did I just use? Oh, I just used a Jupiter. Okay, so I think we go in here, we might get a fill. No, but we got maybe like a glass. If we keep a glass card until near the end. You know, basically the options here, we can tower something which doesn't do anything for this. We could do this to maybe get a Jupiter. We could do a wild card, which again just kind of helps out a little bit, and Temp doesn't do anything. So I think we glass a heart to, like, you know, in case of emergency. And I think we want to buy both of these, and then we did not get the Jupiter. And it is worth just getting something. I guess the pair, because we are playing pairs to like unlock the flush. And now I think we just go next. We need 10,000 to win, which is doable. See, now I'm thinking like, what do I use my stuff on? I don't have anything that I want to be sunned, so I guess we do just go like high cards, or like, I don't know, maybe we could keep the sun until we need it. You know, if we don't get any hearts. And then that allows us to be more greedy as well with the... Actually, I don't want to play the 5 now. That allows us to be more greedy to unlock, like, or to get the blue seals that we need. And again, no blue seals. You know, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna play that. I think it's worth it just to... Is it worth it? Okay, so now we need to get one of the jacks. Otherwise it would be 4 of a kind. Don't know, is that how it works actually? 4 of a kind. Yeah, okay. That's annoying. I don't actually know why it does that. So we want to play Queen, Jack, 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 10. So we'll play this pair. Hopefully we just get one of the blue seals. See, it's not happening. So now I think we give up. And we just chariot that. And hopefully this wins. Yeah, okay. And we get some money back as well. 20,000. Wheel of Fortune doesn't do it in these planets we don't care about, so we open this one. Hopefully we get a Jupiter. We don't. I think if we have anything in the fill, but I don't think we do, and we're probably going to use that sun anyway. So again, I think we just do the... I even know what, I think we just do the high cards. I don't think it actually does it in others, but the other two don't either. And then this does take us under 25, but again, we just have to check. I mean, any heart is good, I think. I'll do the one once. See if we get a full. And that's into this one. We might have to use that on the sun. Oh no, we can use the sun and then keep the full. I mean, this is... this is not what you want to see when you're looking for hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got lots of hearts here now we need to decide. So we're going to play the Jack, we're going to play the Ace, Jack 10, 9, 6. So we can discard that. We probably don't need the 4. I want to keep the 2 just in case, but again, you know what? No, I can't be, especially because this is like the card. I can't be stupidly risky. Okay. Okay, so we're playing the Ace, Jack, 10, 9, 8. We also make sure we don't want to set up any straight flushes because they will, you know, the score is like so much less. I think we just play one of this. Hopefully we get the blue seal. It is scary. We're starting to not get what we need. Wonder, do we just go for it and then hopefully we can use the full on something a little bit better than the sun, you know, like a death card would be good. Hanged Man as well. Okay, so I think we go here. These are all kind of useless, and we also didn't get any hearts. We had sun, we could use the sun here, and then use the Empress, which I think makes sense, and then get the Hanged Man and cut 2. So we want to sun the Ace. And the 2 queens, I think. And then we want to empress the ace and the queen. And then we want to, I think we just want to buy both. What order? I guess we want to do this and then we can decide if we got a Jupiter. Yeah, we didn't, so. Yeah, so we're going to use up our, these are so bad as well. I feel like we just go 4 of a kind. There might be a chance we can play a 4 of a kind. We do have a bunch of jacks, kind of. Then we buy that and go next. -1 hand size. Just want to cut them. And then we can decide, because we can use this to get another Jupiter as well. Then I want to just discard those 2, I think. Ace, queen, queen, 10, 9. Delete them. Delete them. And then do we use this to get to, I think it feels better to do the Hanged Man to get, so because it's like the idea of getting more blue seals, but just using the full on the Jupiter is the same as getting another blue seal, you know. That is upsetting. Can we get back to another? We do have a lot of hearts left. We won with a high card. That's annoying. But that does mean that we keep the Hanged Man. Okay, so now we need to decide. I think to make up for losing that blue seal, we sell you, we use you, then we open up this. I don't think the order actually matters, but then we I don't know where, like, we've leveled up like 3 times. I don't actually know what that does for our score. And then now I think we just have to go next again, because I would like to buy that just to see, but 11,000. Okay. So we're playing, I guess if we do that, we're definitely going to get a heart. So we're going to play ace, jack, jack, 10, 10, so we can discard the ace, the 8, and the 7. Okay, so now we're going to play the ace, jack, 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 10. Can we do that? Yeah. And then what? I think this is basically, yeah. So we win here without even the steel card. So that's our best hand. With the, we need the chips and the malt at the same time. Now I think we want to go here, so in case we get a full first. Hanged Man. I think we just cut. Then Magician just because. And then we go next. Okay, so ace, jack, jack, 9, 9, that's what we're playing, so we can discard that. Ace, jack, jack, queen, 9. I think I think we with this, I think we win without the 2, so we can go for another blue seal. Okay, we're playing ace, queen, queen, 9, so then we can discard king, 9, and 2. Okay, we did not get the blue seal. So now I think we just do that and see what that does. Again, this has the malt and the chips, so 21,000. And that's the boss for the next blind. So if we do that again, we win. Another Hanged Man. Another Jupiter. Yes. Is it worth? Let's just go for another Jupiter. The money is not that important at this point. Okay, it was not worth. Leave it because we have a, and it doesn't matter actually because we're going to use the Hanged Man. Okay, go next. First hand is face down. This is what I was nervous about. So the way that the cards are done is spade, heart, club, diamond. So let's just say we have, like, we don't know what we've got, but let's imagine we have 2 of each. Like, we have 9 hands, but you know what I mean? One of them we have 3 of. We have one. Just give me the actual number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 spades, and then we've got 14 on it out. So I think this means that it's safe up at the 3. Can I actually see? I don't know if you can do that here. What is this? So this is a diamond. You would guess, and it is because it's high. Okay, so then we want to check this. Is this higher? So where was that? Oh wait, can we do them both at the one time? We can actually see. Yeah, so this one is a diamond, and it's a high diamond. This one is a low heart. Okay. This one is a slightly higher. This one is, no wait, what? This one's even lower. Is that it? What are you? You're, yeah, okay, yeah, you're also a, these are both diamonds. And then this one is a low heart. So it's safe to discard them, and I might just do that, just to kind of speed this up. I could actually, you know, I could discard these. Or hangman these, because I'm sure these are diamonds. I wonder, it doesn't tell you until you actually do it, does it? What was the play? I think we just do this. And then yeah, so now we have the safety of knowing that this is a heart, and that's also a heart. So these are all hearts. Also, we don't know what. These could be the threes. I think I want to hangman these, and I'm just going to discard, because basically our good cards are, you know, like the ace, the queen, the queen, the queen, the jack, the jack, the jack. These are all our good cards, and our other good cards are 2, 3, 3, and 4, and technically 5. So that means that, let's say this one has a high chance of being one of the 10s, 9s, 8s, and 7s. So if we discard that, it's like a good like middle section. Okay, so this is into this one. So we know that this is that 3, so we don't care. And we probably win without the... That means we can play that actually. We only need 2 steel cards to win. So what I'm thinking is, can we play queen, heart, 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 heart? And then what I'm kind of nervous about is playing the 4 of a kind. I'm actually not going to play this one, and I'm going to play this 2 instead. Is this correct? You know, actually, we still have a discard. So I guess, you know, I would like to do this, but I think we just discard this to hopefully get a heart in the middle, and then that makes us a little bit safer. Yeah, okay. So now, we can play that. We know this is a 3, and we know that's a 2, so we just need to play one more. And we can't get like a 4 of a kind anymore. So I think this is the play. So we're playing the queen, maybe a jack, 10 or 9. Then the 3 of hearts, then the 2 of diamonds. The 2 of hearts. Okay. Don't know if this wins because it... Yeah, okay. The two steals that help. I feel like this is going to go over 50,000, no? Jupiter. You know, I think we should have left that. We should have... This doesn't matter. And then we just cut the... like whatever. I don't want to cut spades, so I guess we'll cut them. The hermit is actually into this in here, but it's like the kind of thing where basically the hermit is good to buy stuff, but I don't know what we want to buy. We want to buy hangman, death, I guess like a chip card, milk card, heart. I mean, there is like a lot. Yeah, that's the question actually. Would I spend $20 on a hanged man? Probably not. So even though this might not do much, I mean that's a heart. And then we get the hanged man back, and we get the sun, so it was worth it. And then we though once more, no, it was worthless, but it's fine because we're back at the cap. I guess we do have the end to this thing, but yeah, is this going to go to? Did I read that wrong? Am I? It says it goes to 50,000. Oh, the base is 50,000. And then I think the boss is 80, is that right? So it'll go up to 80,000. And there's a chance we don't want to get a bad boss. Because that is one of the annoying things about the game. You can play perfectly. You know, or not, you can have a good run and everything goes your way. And then you just get a boss at the end that there's like no way of defeating. Okay, so we cut that. We're going to play... I guess just to make it simple, we're going to play that so we can discard these. Then we can discard these. Then we can discard... We're going to play ace, queen, queen, jack, 7. I'm going to get into the 7 and we might get something else, and if not I can just use the sun. Maybe. Ace, queen, queen, jack, 3. Okay. Not what you're wanting to see. I guess we just go in here and hopefully we get a Jupiter. We didn't. So we just get... And we just get the pair and the high card, because we are... It really does not do much, but that is what we're playing the most. Actually, can we check? We were playing flushies and we're playing 9 high cards, so I think I'm gonna do once, which wasn't worth it, but it's fine. This should be it. Jeremy, we have Jokerless, and then that is it. And I don't want to jinx it, but I've got lucky with what we're doing, so hopefully 214 hours, and this should be it. Okay, so we discard these. We're playing Queen Jack 10, 6, maybe the 4. So we discard that. We're playing Ace, Queen, Queen, Jack 10. So we can discard the 6 and the 10. Okay. Kind of want to get it here. I'm going to play the 9 and the 7 just to see. Is it worth it again? I mean, we've got a decent chance. We've got like what, a 50% chance of getting a... But we did get the foil card, which does make it easier, so... Yeah, I feel like it came quite quick, because obviously the game came out 2 years ago today, so like, and I've played it on day 1, and I've been slowly playing it, but it has been a thing where like, there was months where I didn't play it, but then back in November, I just wanted to like go for it, especially because there was someone in a Discord that I'm in that they played the game, they started playing the games at the same time as me, and then they got the platinum in like a month and a half, and then they got the PS4 platinum before I'd managed to get the PS5 platinum. So they platinumed the game twice, and the time it took me to not even platinum the game once. So like, that convinced me to lock in. And then it was a thing where like, every night I was just playing for like an hour on the Steam Deck, like connected to my PlayStation. And then we like slowly got there. Yeah, I wonder how quick, and I should have actually asked him how quick he did the second time. Because obviously the first time, the first few hours was him like learning the game. But then once you've got every sticker on gold stake, or every Joker on gold stake, like playing the game again on white stake must feel like amazing. Okay, so we're hoping for... See, we've got a death finally, but I wonder even at this point, is it worth just to get the... Like, do we want more blue seals? Because we only have... I guess they're also a steel card, and it also lets us get rid of a card we can't use. So... I do think it's worth. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm very nervous that I'm going to get one of the bad bosses at the end, because this has been quite plain sailing, you know, and this is like my first... I think I've only had 2 runs on this, and you know, I'm feeling good about this one, and I can just tell that it's going to fall apart at the end. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was just kind of like playing the game over and over again. I mainly did Ghost Deck just to get the hex at the start, and then that kind of makes it a lot easier. But it was annoying at the end when a lot of the cards that I'd... obviously all of the good Jokers had been gold stickered, and then I only had the bad ones left, which was annoying. And then it was like, at the end I had only the bad ones left. You know, like the bad. Like, I think the last one I had was Loyalty card, which is what... No, actually, I had Seance last. And I was like, I genuinely don't think I've ever used Seance. Also, you do just have to get like a 3 Joker build and then put it in. Yeah, so we can't get Hearts debuff. We got that earlier. So that will not be that bad. But actually, I don't know if they... I know that some of the boss blinds are disabled on this challenge. But I'm thinking of the one that's like the 4 times the score one. You know, like the massive score. Could that get us? Okay, so we're playing Ace, Queen, 10, 9, 7. But we kind of don't want to. I'm going to discard the 5. I'm going to do that. Because we want something better. Ace, Ace, Queen, 10, 3. I think we'll just do that. We've got unlucky here, but kind of been saved. So we're going to play Ace, Ace, Queen, Queen, Jack, so we can do this. I just want 1 blue seal. But I also don't want this get and lose. So I think now we just go Ace, Ace, Queen, Jack, Jack. Yes, I don't know. We had a lot of early ones, and I'm like, I'm just so nervous to like lose by accident. But we're getting there. Another death. See, now I'm thinking as well, like, I wonder if it at this point, with 3 blue seals, is it worth to just get better cards? Because we win without the blue seal, obviously. Like, the blue seal helps you win the next time. But on the last bit, I think it may be worth to make this chip, mope, jack better. And then also we could risk it and go for the the lucky cards, but then we go again, make it a full. Okay. I think we could do another glass card as like an insta win. Because that's what I've got earlier. I got this 5, like maybe in like ante 1 or 2. I got this glass 5, and the idea is that if we play that at the end, we should win. Obviously, we have to get it. But I'm thinking, like, should we glass up? Because I can't do, like, I guess I can't do anything else. The Impetus is useless unless we use the Sun. The Stone card is useless. Devil card just gives us money. And then Chips is like, you know, we don't have it. I guess we do have. I think I just want to use this. I'm going to justice this Jack. You know, break glass in case of emergency. And then we'll just go next. Play only one hand, 35,000. Okay. Ace Queen, so I guess we just do that. Ace Queen, Queen 10, 8. And I'm happy to get rid of the 8 again, just to hope we get something better. Now we have Ace Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack. So we can discard the 10, the King, and the 6. And I do think it is worth going for like 1 or 2 blue seals. Like, blue seal checks. Ace, Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack. Okay. So then now... See, actually, now we have to use the Sun, so I guess we just do that. I've been saving that for ages, but we are getting to the point where it doesn't actually help that much. So, you know, like, we have like so much hearts that it's not a huge deal to change things to hearts. 88,000, so if the boss is 88, then we know we can beat it. Unless we get shafted, basically. Okay, so now I think we though get the flush. Hopefully get something. Kind of useless, but I guess we will see, and I might just go for one of these. So we could use that. If we still had the Sun, we could have incorporated that, but you know, you don't know what's coming. Okay. Getting a lot of normal cards, which is always concerning. We do also have the ability to change some of them. Got 1 blue seal, so we're playing Ace Ace, Queen Queen Jack, because we don't want to play the flush house by accident. And we're actually, is it worth? No, that's fine. So now we're playing Ace Ace, Queen Queen Jack again. And again, is it? I think it might be worth going for the blue seal just to make it safer at the end. At least I just like having 2 hands. I don't know what would happen if I did lose, but okay. And then so now we need to play the, and then hopefully get a Jupiter. Nope. Oh, that is not good. We're so close though. Wait, like we're not. We can save this. Obviously, but I just need to, I thought we were much safer than we were. So basically, we have the choice between playing that and getting 1 Jupiter, or playing the glass and like disking it. You get 2. I think that we have the other glass waiting, so I think it's the steel cards that are like making the score so big, and then that's why, you know, I feel so much safer. And then when you don't have the steel cards, you know, it feels bad. We also lost the glass there, but that's not a huge deal. We do have... I just mentioned how good steel cards are, and we did just get one. Actually, I don't know if it's worth it. We could go back an ante to get to scale faster, but I think at this point I've won unless we lose. You know, like I have the stuff that we need to win, and I basically just need to get lucky. And yeah, I get the one. Technically, I could play 5 heart flushes. You know, I only have 4 hands, but you know, then I can only play 3 heart flushes. Yeah, so I think we just take the glass. I guess we now have that as like a safety glass. Because I do think we probably win now if I play the 5, the glass 5, and like another glass. Okay, so we have to win 35,000. So I have to not lose here. So I guess we just do that to get a flush. Okay, now we have a flush. So we're playing ace, jack jack, 10-7. I know we could play this ace, but it just makes it easier to like understand. Ace, jack jack, 10-7. So we can discard that. Ace, queen, queen, jack, 10. Or I guess it's 7 actually. So we can discard that. Okay, and then we did get the 2 blue seals. So I think, what do we want to do? Like I'm thinking, is a justice better than a... So we use the chariot on a... I guess we use the chariot on the 7 just because it exists. Then it's like, do we use the glass somewhere just to get another level up? Or do we save the glass? I think we actually save the... Yeah, I think we save the glass, but then this wins just from the 4 steel cards. Because I guess, yeah, like, a glass card is like, what, +2 malt, and like, obviously some chips. But then, or like, Jupiter card. It's like +2 malt and 15 chips, whereas a glass card is ×2 malt. Okay, so, now I think we're basically playing... I guess I should check. Okay, so I think we just... What did we just score? 202,000? So it's not impossible. But it is obviously not easy. So yeah, I think we do keep the glass in hand, and then we just play... I mean, how lucky is that? And then hopefully we get something good here as well. Not as good. Another Jupiter. Yeah, I do think if we play what we played there, with... And that was only with, like, that was with no glass, and we do have this 5 that we can hopefully get. And then we also have multiple hands to do it in. So, it is... It's not impossible. 50,000. Okay, so we're playing ace, ace, queen, 10-7. So if I do that... We have the 5 again, but I don't want to waste it now. Ace, ace, queen, jack, 10. Or no, the 7 actually. Yeah, I feel like we could fish. I know actually, because I think we're definitely... I don't want to say we're definitely going to win, but I do feel like that bad hand earlier was 51,000. So I do think that this probably wins. So I do think it's worth going for at least one. I mean, yeah, we can only get one blue seal. Ace, queen, 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 jack. Yeah, okay. So ace, ace, queen, queen, jack. And especially with the 2 steel cards now. Yeah, so we won with 1 steel card there. And another justice. Then, yeah, I think we just spend all our money looking for more Jupiters. Which we are getting. Amazing. Okay, so now we go next. Okay. We're all ready. Ace, queen, jack, 10-9. Keep the 2 just in case. Ace, queen, queen, jack, 10. play these, hopefully get just one. Ace, queen, queen, jack 10. Or jack, jack. Yeah, so now I think we play this pair, because I think we win now with the steel cards here. But I just want to get one. Yeah, okay. So now, I'm too scared. You know what, actually? I don't know, because I was thinking, you know, technically, if we do die here, which is possible, it's very... Oh no, it is likely we... Yeah, no, okay. I was going to say it's unlikely we can play another flush, but it is. I don't think it would score much, but I think it is worth having a safety hand. We play that. Okay. Ooh. So now I think we... I know, it's just nervous. We've got 2 glasses, which is good. And I guess now, you know, we're here, so I guess we just spend down to see... You know, like that. It's not worth it. If we imagine we got like a red seal glass. See, like, this is the thing, is this worth it? Basically, because if I get this, and I glass it, and I adjust it, we win. And also it would be like, fun, you know? So we have to we have to go for that. And then yeah, I think now we're just looking for Jupiters, I guess. Because we can't do anything else. The full... No, we need the... We need the justice and the death. Oh, okay. I did not even realise this. So now, we can either get a flush or we can get 3 glass cards. I do wonder, now without even steal, I think we might win with just 3 glass cards. So, I think... I don't even know what I'm looking for now. I guess just add... Yeah. I'm nervous to... Yeah, so this doesn't matter. That we go in, we use the justice, we use the death, we use the full, we use the death. But we can use this Jupiter safely. And then that's it, there's no point going back down. So now we just have to get RNG. I do also, what I'm kind of nervous about is going for that heart. You know, it's not worth it. It would be cool, but we win without it. So I think all we do, I think we just want to keep discarding. Like, we want to keep it a hand. So this is, we're playing this. I don't know, the steel cards. I don't know, like, it's one of those things where I think we win now if we just changed this jack, and this 10 to glass, and then played ace, ace, jack, jack, 10 with the 2 steel cards. But it is more fun to at least just look. Well, I'm going to discard, because it doesn't matter what these are, as long as I get a heart, I can glass them, you know? These obviously give you chip, but I'm going to discard this. And I'm going to discard... See, we didn't get many hearts back this issue. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to... It would be fun to go for the polychrome queen, but I just don't want to mess this up. So... You know, actually, I'm going to play one more pair, just because we might get something, and we might get more steel cards. Yeah, okay, so we got one more steel, which just makes it safer. So I'm going to... Is there any difference? Yeah, whatever jack. I'm going to justice. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. I'm going to justice this jack, then death it, then fill the death, and then play the death again. So we're going to play the justice. Left turns into the right. Convert the left card into the right card. The left card into the right card. And then the full. Then the left. Oh, actually, oh, we almost lost there. Wait, no, obviously because we played something else. But if I turn the queen into a jack, then we play a flush house. So we actually want to turn the ace into the jack. Left turns into the right. Obviously, I could have saved, like, if that did happen, I could have played one of the 7s or whatever instead. But imagine I didn't notice and I lost. Yeah, I do think this is it. Because with 3 glass cards and this steel cards, this is like crazy. I need to make sure that my cat, like, I need to make sure I don't miss the platinum thing, but it should be there. We should be safe. Okay, so After 215 hours. If this, okay, it does win. And then there's every challenge complete. And there's the Black to the Platinum finally, after exactly 2 years, basically. We have it. I do think that it might actually be... I think that's my second longest Platinum ever, other than Isaac. But I didn't time that one, you know, that was just like over like 6 years. But yeah, here we go, 215 hours, almost exactly. I'm actually surprised that Jeremy, did you find Jokerless that hard? Because I don't know if you, ages ago, like, I didn't practice it beforehand, and I didn't research it, like, other than the basic tips of like what kind of hands are good. But I remember when the game first came out, I watched Northern Lion play it, and he did it on his like first go. Yeah, I do think most people say that 5 of a Kind is the easiest, just because it's like the simplest to kind of work out in your head. You know, like you buff the ace, and then you death the ace, and then that's just what you do. But you have to get luckier with that. That's kind of the idea when the reason I was playing plushies is because I just wanted to like chill out. You know, the whole game, like the whole like last like 30 hours has been like black deck and like stressful trying to get certain jokers, and I just wanted to like play some flushies, you know, because I don't know. I'll get my stats back up. Options, stats. Yeah, most played hand, flush 11,000, and you can see that my Jupiter is way higher than it now. It's just fun, especially like back when the game first came out, like unlocking checkered deck and just doing flush bills over and over again. And then obviously, like when you actually start looking at the game, like watching like Doc Spectre and stuff like that, like Black University, and he says like flushies are like noob bait. You're like, I guess I'm a noob, but they're just like fun, and they're easy to understand, and especially for Jokerless, it was just like pick a deck and buff all the cards on it, and then I guess you win. So that was only an hour and 10 minutes, and I died on like Ante 2 at the start, and then that was my second go of it. So I'm kind of hoping that because the game is 2 years old, it does mean that it's possible that the update could be soon. Yeah, I feel like I don't think it would be like a shadow to that, but I'm just thinking later today there could be a possibility of the update is coming on a certain day. I do actually wonder though, with Slay the Spire coming out in 2 weeks, if that could delay the update. You know, like if there's like a collision there. Yeah, so I'm going to update the PSN Patel files. I don't know what, because I don't think it's technically a 2-year platinum, because of like February only has... Yeah, okay, so even though technically the game came out on the 20th, and I've played it for the first time at 1 in the morning on the 21st, it's a 2-year and 24-hour platinum. Just because of like... I don't even know, it doesn't make any... Like, if I got the first trophy at 1 in the morning, and I got the last one at 20 past 3, how can it be 24 hours? Like, I understand the thing of like February only has so many days, so it kind of messes up there. But like, the actual hours messing up doesn't make any sense. You know, and I'm in a weird position with Slay the Spire where I first played it when it came out in like, what, 2018, 19? And I played it for maybe like 20 hours, and I think that was just back when I wasn't like as keen to learn, if that makes sense. You know, like I played it for a little bit and then it got hard and I stopped playing. Whereas that happened with Balatro, you know, like I played it for a bit and it got hard, but then I watched people play it and I kind of understood how to play, and I got what jokers are good. So I've never played more than like 15-20 hours of Slay the Spire, and I would like to go back to it, but then also at this point with the new one coming out so soon, it's like, you know, should I just jump in there? But it won't be out on PlayStation, will it? Because it's early access. So you'd assume that the actual game is going to come out maybe even not until next year. You know, it'll be like September-ish or later. So there is time. Yeah, because it was not meant to be early access in November last year, and it got delayed. And I would have assumed that it would get rid of the early access, but I only know it because I don't really have an opinion on it because I don't know what they have. Yeah, well, I'm still waiting on Hades 2 to come out on an actual console. Same with UFO 50. I'm like, what is going on with it? Because I feel like Hades has a 1 year thing, so we're waiting until like August on that one, or September I think it was. But I think was UFO 50 was, that's 2 years old now at this point. Yeah, September 2024, and then it came out on the Switch in August. So I guess, I don't know, is that another year exclusivity? Yeah, because it's just one of those things where, like, if a game is on PC and I want to play it, I'll buy it. But if I know that it is coming to PlayStation at some point, then it does kind of put that thing in my head of, like, I don't want to start Hades on PC and then go to PS5 when it is coming out in PS5. So I just wish the things would actually come out. And then that's the thing with UFO 50, where I'm like, there is a chance that might not come out on PS5. Just because of, you know, it's also a smaller game and, like, you know, Hades will come out, but yeah, you have to, yeah. That was like, I can't remember, there's not many games I've done that for, but like when the people who made Silent Hours Hearts made Lorelei Laser Eyes, that was PC and Switch only, and I got that on PC. But then that's the thing, it did come out for PlayStation, and I just never bought it. So that's one I would like to go for the platinum for as well, because I never went for it on PC, because I just don't care as much. Yeah, I think I kind of want to play Slay the Spire before the new one, but I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, I could, because I played it on PC, I could put it on my PlayStation account, but then I have to get the platinum, which I do. Do you have the Slay the Spire platinum? Yeah, I don't know about making a Balatro video, just because I recorded my first like 10 hours of the game, and I was doing like I had like let's plays up of it, I guess, and then obviously after that point, you know, I don't have 215 hours of footage, so I did start to like clip little bits. But I do think the issue with making a video on it is like you just have to explain hours and hours of stuff, you know, like this time I got this and that meant I got this and that was fun. But I do think I might clip this video out into its own video just to be like, I did get the platinum. Yeah, I think it's just like a hard game because there is so much. I think the only way you could kind of do it is, you know, like what Balatro University did, where he also didn't do the platinum, but he did completionist plus like every day. Like I think that's like the only way to actually get people to care, because it is so long. So the only way to do it is to do like a long series. Yeah, because it's not like I feel bad, but I did kind of clickbait when the game came out, because I wanted to like announce that I was doing like a VOD channel, so I put the first Balatro like done on my main channel, and I called it like the first step to the platinum, and then obviously it took me 2 years to get the platinum, and that video actually has a decent amount of views, because I think people were searching back when the game came out, people were searching Balatro platinum, and then getting this video, and then clicking it and realising that the guy had no clue how to play the game. So I do think I'm going to upload this cut up a little bit as like, you know, a finale. You know, like I did actually do it eventually. And yeah, I need to... Slay the Spire could be one I look at. Because even, it seemed long, but you know, like if I played it just a few hours every once in a while before the game comes out. Just because I do think the second one, obviously they have to balance it for like new people, but it is going to be based on knowledge of the previous game, you know? So I'm like, kind of... Same with Monster Train that came out. I don't actually know when did the second one come out? It was like May last year. I thought it was like much more decent. But yeah, when the second one of that came out, I was like, I kind of wanted to check that out again because I played it on Game Pass. Really? But is it not as harder though, is it not? Because there's like, I think there's more things involved. It would be harder to learn, I think. But I don't know. I kind of also don't care that much about completion percentage, so I might just get it and then, you know, like if it's on my account, then who cares? I don't have it though, that's the issue. It is on my wish list, and it's on sale quite a lot. I do actually think it might be... Yeah, see, we've got Monster Train 1 and 2 and Slay the Spire all next to each other. Because I was in... I think it might have been when Monster Train 2 came out, and I was watching Northern Lion play it, and then I was like, well, this actually looks kind of interesting. And then I went back to watch him play Slay the Spire, because I think he came back to it also last year. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I did, back when I played it on PC, I did get the... Is it the Silent? The Infinite Shiv, like, build. And then that was like, okay, I understand this game, and like, the Poison build as well. And also, it's weird, I watch a lot of Slay the Spire videos, even though I've hardly ever played it. Because I think there's a Balatro YouTuber who used to be a Slay the Spire YouTuber. So I think I started watching his Balatro videos, and then it was recommending Slay the Spire as well. But yeah, it's on sale. For how long? I've got a few days to decide. And then... Yeah. Or maybe, I might just play it on PC again. To see, like, if I can win. Because I don't think I've ever actually managed to beat the final boss. Yeah, it's definitely one to look at. Especially, I think I might wait until... I don't know when, like, if people know when the game's coming out, they'll be into this. And, like, if they're saying early access in March, but it comes out in summer. Do you see there's 4-player multiplayer? Which I've not looked into, but that seems very interesting. I'm like, I don't even know how you did it. Unless it is kind of asynchronous, Yeah, but I mean, like, if they've announced when the actual game will come out, they've said like March 5th for early access, but there'll be like 6 months for early access, or will it be like a full-on, we don't know until we know. Also, Jeremy, I meant to say to you, you came up on my TikTok yesterday, or 2 days ago, on like, but I don't have a YouTuber account, I just have like my actual account, and I was scrolling down and I got, I can't remember what it was about now. It was about Platinum though, it wasn't a Hollow Knight one. I don't know, I mean that's the thing with TikTok, you just watch them and they disappear. What was it about? Yeah. It was like, yeah, Murder of Billionaires. Yeah. Yeah, you came out on my, like, my actual algorithm, which is quite cool. Look at that Balatro. 303 hours. It's actually crazy the way that PlayStation do the counting. Because it's always off. I guess it's just like, if the game is paused, it's on. Whereas I actually do the full-on, like, stacking of it. Yeah, I've kind of I don't understand how algorithm work. I'm at the stage now where you just make a video and then hope like someone cares. Let's log the one backlogged. So where are we at? So I've set up wrong so I can't actually see. View my stats. 213 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, so that was what, 57 minutes for the platinum. That's quite good. And then just to double check, view my stats. Yes, 214.50. I think that's a good number to end on. Yeah, all good. I'm just about to end anyway. It was just coming on to get this, and obviously I didn't know how long it would take. I was kind of prepared to go for another, like 2-3 hours, depending on like because I might be busy tonight, and I was like, imagine I'm like, oh, I can't make it. I'm getting the platinum, but I'm glad that I got it quite quickly. And yeah, thanks for checking in. And I'm now a member of the Balatro Club, but now we just need to catch up and do the PS4 stacks. Oh, they see on that one. Okay, so that is it. A lot easier than I thought it'd be, to be fair. I knew it was not that bad, but it could be much worse. But But hopefully I'll be back on Monday. I know I keep on saying that, but I need to finish Blueprints, and I'm going to actually do it. Because, you know, I have to do it. I'm actually be on Sunday, because I have this idea of playing the game for 46 hours in total. And I was looking at the average of how long I need to be live per day, and it was like 6 hours. It was quite long. But if I go live on Sunday, then it takes the average down to like 4, which is doable. But it kind of just depends. But I would like to finally get to Blueprints. And also I'd like to go back to Baby Steps, because I do, now that I've like thought on it more, I do think it's like one of the best games of last year. And I've also seen some of the stuff that you have to do for the Platinum, and it usually that would like scare me, but it actually was kind of exciting. Yeah, so that was Platinum 460. Balatro on PS5. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you're lurking on Twitch, or I can see there's some people over on YouTube where the chat is just completely broken for me, but if you're watching, thanks for watching, and again, I'll see you when I see you. There'll be a new video out tonight. Actually, I need to edit it, but yeah, tonight or like early tomorrow, and then there'll be another one on Sunday. But thanks for watching.